hear you. Welcome everyone to the third ever Meekster podcast. Today we're talking about the Battle of the Socials. Cringy title as always. Let me put my camera on because I didn't set up it properly. So in today's podcast, I am joined with my co-host. There I am. My co-host Cheese 4206. His name is just Cheese, and Jack Woodman. Both of their socials, the link is in the description. Today's podcast is brought to you by Meekster. Oh my. Alright, so why don't you guys introduce yourselves and tell them who you are?
Jack, you go
Oh,
first.
okay.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Jack. I'm kind of an introvert, just letting you know. I go on a lot of social media. It's a good topic for me. I trying to start making content again. I used to make a bunch of content on YouTube when I was younger, like 9 or 10. So I'm trying to get a bunch of funny clips from video games that I play with my friends late at night. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's basically the only thing I do right now, besides summer school and stuff like that. So that's all I got.
Okay.
And what to do, Jack? With these co-hosts, you already know who it is. Okay, I'm gonna drop the persona because that's not working. Yeah, I kind of have some experience in social media. I mean, I don't really use it a whole lot anymore, being honest. It's really just kind of Discord for me. But I did use it for a very long time, so I feel like I'm pretty well versed. Feel free to ask questions in the chat. Who knows? We may or may not answer them if we think they're good.
Precisely. Oh shoot, Streamlabs is closed. There it is. It's back.
Off to a great start.
It's I need one more monitor, and I'd be perfect. Two just ain't enough. All right, so I don't have questions popped out either. Let's go, Ethan. You're doing great. Darn. Okay, this one goes up there. All right. So, our first topic that we're going to talk about is just like a pretty much an icebreaker. So what is your guys' like favorite social media?
I guess I'll go first. My favorite social media is probably Twitter, and the only reason is because a lot of people tweet out a lot of very dumb stuff, and I find it very funny. I also get a bunch of news from Twitter, like whenever they announce like something new, like video games or TV show wise. And also, I feel like there's less scams on Twitter than let's say Instagram or Facebook. So, like people on Instagram try to be like, "Hey, look at this cool product. Totally free. Come to our website. Look at this free product." Oh, did I mention it's $20 shipping? So
I fall
yeah,
for
I think I
those
prefer
traps.
Twitter. I think I prefer Twitter.
My favorite is probably Reddit. If I had to, I don't know. Everybody's there is just kind of more friendly than your average social media person. Of course, it's very situational, depending on which subreddit you're in. But I think people there on average are a bit more friendly and open-minded than somebody on like Instagram. But yeah.
I heard
That's
that
it.
Reddit was like full of simps.
Yeah, that's also very true.
Don't say you like Fortnite on Reddit. You're gonna get friggin' pipe bombed.
Absolutely.
You're gonna get friggin' harassed. Say you like Fortnite on Reddit. Not a good idea.
Yeah, they have their problems, but I feel like it's yeah. Meh.
If we're counting Discord, Discord's pretty good too.
Yeah, Discord's pretty
I
IE.
got banned from Pokemon's Discord server for saying Leafy, so you know.
I just like don't type in her Discord so I don't get
I
banned.
got banned for saying thick with 4C's.
Also, if you say boyfriend, you get
Deserve
banned.
that.
I find that pretty funny.
Actually?
Yeah, if you type boyfriend in Pokemon's general chat, you get banned.
You can't be like,
Really?
hey guys, what do you think of my boyfriend? Just get banned. Like, what did I say?
She's like, dude, can't let them know I have a boyfriend. They need to keep giving me money. 2 or 3 subs. Oh, let's make it so much money. So much money.
Okay,
I don't have a boyfriend. Give me all your crimes.
but Pokimane is she's taking a break right now, so she's not making any money.
Probably.
Oof, that's not merch.
Probably merch. Yeah.
She's just gonna get a whole bunch more money whenever she starts streaming again, because people are gonna like donate hundreds of dollars.
You know what I want to do? I really want to start an OnlyFans, but for like $20. But when you subscribe to it, it's just one picture. It's just, why did you do this? Thanks for the money. And it's just a picture of like Bertram from Jesse or something like that. Yeah. Like that's
Bertram.
what I want to do. That's all I want. Or like Bob Duncan.
You know, you probably make like 100, 120 bucks
Exactly.
off that. People would honestly do it just for the. Absolutely.
I don't really count OnlyFans as a social media though. I feel like that's more of a give me your money type platform.
Yeah.
Apparently, like Tana Mojo is on that. My friend subbed to it, and it's just basically her Instagram, but just more.
Paid.
God, dude, that's how you make money nowadays. Like, freaking any girl with any sort of following on any platform can just start an OnlyFans, and then boom, money.
I do think that is very true, but I also think that girls who don't want to do OnlyFans get like told to do so. It makes them feel
They have my
uncomfortable. So
They have my respect if they don't.
yeah,
Have some respect for yourselves. Don't be on OnlyFans.
like once you do that, that just means that you'll do anything for money, and that's just stupid.
Okay.
It's also kind of redundant because I mean that's kind of free on the internet, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah. Oh my god, Pokemon started an OnlyFans? $100 a month? Oh, my life savings.
But my mortgage, my kid's college education,
Who cares?
whatever.
Someone in
My part-time job at Denny's will cover
the
that.
someone in the chat said, "Who are these people?" I'm nobody. I'm just nothing. Figment of your mind.
Yeah, he's just a fake person. He's a bot on Discord.
Yeah.
It's the podcast bot. He just comes in, he chats.
I'm
he has
a
fun.
simulation.
Is my chat bot not working? Huh. That's interesting. Okay,
You two are both
what?
YouTubers. Sorry, I want to segue here just a tiny little second.
Uh-huh.
You two are both YouTubers. Did y'all like get your start, or like what's your inspiration for like making content or videos?
Okay, well, if we're talking about younger me or me now, younger me was, oh my god, this Preston Plays guy is so cool. I want to be just like him. I started making toy reviews and Minecraft videos.
Makes sense.
My motivation now is more like Fitz or Call Me Carson like that. So,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're pretty funny. That makes sense. What about you, Meek?
I started out just like wanting to make vlogs because I saw a bunch of different vlog channels. And since then I realized that vlogging isn't just carrying a camera around and easy. You gotta edit, which is a lot more difficult than it is. And then I started I started watching like streamers. I was like, okay, that seems pretty fun because you can do like IRL streams or gaming streams, and so I thought there was a nice variety there. So I decided just to start streaming and doing videos here and there. So yeah.
see, my problem with streaming is that I feel like if I stream like Call of Duty with one of them is gonna slip up and say something offensive, and then there goes everything I've worked for.
Boom.
And there's my
Man.
problem with streaming,
Talking to-
and that's why I like making content better because you can just edit that stuff out. Like,
Yeah.
God, dude, that's not okay. I'm gonna take that out. You know.
Yeah. I thought about that, and I've like realized that is an issue, and so a lot of the time, if you can always tell by who they are when you're on a field game. You can tell like, okay, this person is very much so a potty mouth, and
Muted.
yeah, and so I just mute them. But most of the time, I still have my stream set for not on kids, so that I can't be held reliable for anything that anybody else says.
Yeah.
And so, because I have gotten in trouble for that before.
Yeah, and you can't even control it either, which makes it like 10 times worse.
Yeah, there's also another problem is like music that's copyrighted.
Oh yeah.
Because if any music pops up, like Fortnite right now has a few emotes that are copyrighted, and so it can get you in yeah. And the Renegade now
Oh yeah. They
can get you into trouble. and so it's difficult, but I think it's manageable, and so that's why I like to do it. And I think that streaming is actually still pretty difficult because you have to like read chat, and you have to work Streamlabs, and you have to work whatever you're playing, and still like try to make everyone happy so you don't lose viewers.
It does look pretty
Yeah.
exhausting.
See, at least with some games, Fortnite for example, I can actually get the like they have it so you could turn off copyrighted music, and
They
that's
did,
like
and I have that on, but it's still like sometimes your settings reset, so it's scary. But
yeah. Like I feel like most games, if they're gonna have copyrighted music, they should find something like that. See, like
mm-hmm.
Fortnite is probably the only thing that would probably have that as of right now because of their emotes.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, where does Fortnite have licensed music? But it's not. So that
Emotes.
makes sense.
They have like
Yeah.
music tracks too that you could play in like the lobby and stuff like that. So I give them
Yeah.
credit for turning off copyrighted music. That's a good feature.
Yes, I love that. It's because there's a whole bunch of content creators that do make content with Fortnite, and so that's why I think that um, it's useful to have the copyrighted or licensed audio on and off, and you can just mute others and keep yours on. But I think that
See,
most
like
games should have that.
yeah, I agree. So we're on like we're talking about like making content on like a bunch of social media platforms. I used to try to do on Mixer before it got shut down, but this was like when I didn't have a computer. This was
Really?
like Xbox days, Xbox One when it first came out, and
Nice. I
I
forgot
don't
about
remember
Meekster.
how many followers I had, but I used to stream like Black Ops 2. No,
Oh my
3.
goodness! Ugh.
So also
Bro, Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2 is
Black Ops
bad.
2 is awesome.
Facts. Like another social media platform I actually did get it somewhat of a little following on. By a little, I mean like 300. Was TikTok actually. I made remember when in January when everyone was talking about like the Star Wars meme, like you change your profile picture to Lego Star
Oh
Wars.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I made like 3 Star Wars TikToks, and one of them got 2,000 views, and the other two got 300.
Oh
And
nice.
they were like really dumb. They were like pretty dumb. I think one of them was like when she says she doesn't like Star Wars, and I slammed my door and I blasted the Cantina theme from Episode 4.
Oh my goodness, Cantina's awesome.
And I think one of them was it was like Anakin breaking down the door to find a youngling who just came back from the bathroom.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
Dude, when I was 8, I used to have this crappy camcorder from like 2002, and it's sitting in my closet somewhere underneath a whole bunch of boxes. But there's like 30 something hours of like Nerf gun reviews on it, where I would just take a Nerf gun, sit in front of the camera, and just talk about it for like 10 minutes
Dude,
straight. Thank God I never posted any of that, but oh
I have my old GoPro somewhere in my house. I have to find it because I go on vacation every year with my cousins. And this one year, I think it was like 2017 when Jake Paul and Logan Paul and like people like that were taking off like with daily vlogs. And me and my cousin Kevin were like, yes, daily vlogs. So we both grabbed our GoPros. We went down on vacation, just like record a bunch of very bad, cringy content. And I probably have all of it somewhere. Uh,
That's actually who inspired me to start
I
vlogging.
used to do that too. I would just take a video recorder and I'd like walk around my house and talk about like, oh, my day was pretty good.
I actually
I had apple juice for lunch.
I actually did
But yeah,
last year, 2019, when I went on vacation for the first week, because I go for 3 weeks in July. So for the first week, it was just me, my cousin Caitlin, and my sister. And I was like, okay, so this probably isn't gonna be that interesting, but I can maybe make like a 10-minute video about like whatever. So I record like the island with with a drone, and it looked super nice. I still have that shot. I use it a lot, like whenever I want to start a video. I feel like I might use that as my intro. It looks so nice. But like I recorded us going to see Toy Story 4 and my cousin crying like a little girl. So that was pretty funny. We played like hide and seek, but everyone recorded their perspective around my house. So like you could see
Oh,
when
I
I
want to
walked.
make one of those so bad.
oh, that'd be
Editing
insane.
that is
So
difficult though.
it is very difficult. I did it, and then I got some ocean footage, and I uploaded it, and it did pretty well actually. I think it got like 60 views. And I was like, all right, that's cool. I'm like, I'm gonna do one for next week then. Instead of doing daily vlogs, I can do weekly. And then I got so much ocean footage with my cousin Kevin when he got there, and I was just like, I'm not editing this. It was like 70 hours of just like ocean footage. I was just like, not doing that.
I do that.
I struggle to edit like hour, 2 hour long videos, and because you have to sit there for like triple that because you have to cut stuff out and rewatch it and cut stuff out and rewatch it.
Yeah. I actually made a YouTube video. Curtis was in it. Cheese was in it actually. This was like back before I left in like June for my vacation. It was cursed comments. Uh, it got taken down for inappropriate content, which makes sense. To be fair, that makes a lot of sense. But it was a two-parter, right? One part was on my channel, one part was on my friend's channel. Theirs didn't get taken down. Mine got taken down. And mine had a whole 5-minute thing of just someone posting a very large spoon. I don't understand. Like,
The whole section you had to sit through and just watch that.
I still have the file on my computer, but like they didn't even tell me what part could be.
Yeah,
like,
they
what
don't.
Part,
They don't tell you what's wrong with your video. Like my streams sometimes get taken down for like inappropriate content or like copyright stuff, and I'm like, can I have like a time thing on it so I know what to edit out?
Yeah, thank you. Like, so I'm like sitting here, like that's another thing with like Steam and like. I'm gonna get into a Steam rant real quick. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna take this.
Oh, with,
Hi
Val.
Trademaster. Hi.
So you guys know the
Rice King,
Avengers
hi,
video game that comes out in like
Alexis.
I got a beta code yesterday.
Hi Dad.
I was like, oh my god.
Oh, really?
So I go to claim it on Steam and it
And
just
we're
goes,
good.
no. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It says, you own this product. No, you cannot install it. I'm like, huh? So I uninstall Steam, reinstall Steam. I look up a bunch of different ways to solve this problem. And then I'm just like, can you tell me what's wrong? Can you tell me why I can't install it? And they're just like, again, no. So I'm like looking for like 45 minutes, trying to figure out what's wrong. And then I come across a YouTube video about the Avengers beta. It says it doesn't let you install it to the 13th. Why didn't it tell me that? In the 3 emails it gave me, it did not say I couldn't do that. Why would you give me the code now if I can't use it till the 13th?
Ugh.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, man. Here's the code. Go ahead and play the game. Oh, by the way, you can't.
Yeah, like you could have told me that.
That's dumb.
Like I was so angry. I was like sitting there. I was like, "Come on, please, just let me download this friggin' beta for this game I'm genuinely excited for." And like, Steam is just once again, no. Trying to figure it out. Not telling you. Just like, please.
I hate Steam.
Man, I could never be like a full-time vlogger. Like, I really couldn't.
I'd
stand
love
putting
to
my
be,
life on
but it
like that would take a toll.
it would definitely take a toll on like your mindset and like your worldview, cause like you cause I've heard stories about like how even younger people, like our age or younger, get fame, and like they just start thinking that they're the best and they're better than everyone else, and like that's the one mindset that I wouldn't want if I did get famous, cause I think that it makes you look like a terrible person, and how there will be creeps and stuff out there that want to know more and like they just won't stop trying to get the information, and I think that's kind of creepy, but like once you're famous you have to be used to that.
See, like, while we're on topic of like stream and like social media fame, I went on Twitter like a few minutes ago, and it was talking about how Shroud is coming back to Twitch. And see, like, the thing is, like, you know how like Shroud and Ninja took like Meekster deals?
Mm-hmm.
It got shut down. They got taken out of their contracts, and they still got paid. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they got a lot of money for being on that platform like, for like maybe a year,
Mm-hmm.
and now they're coming back to Twitch. They're literally like, that's very smart. I feel like once their contract ended, they probably would have Twitch anyways. But like,
Yeah. Mixer was just trying to advertise and get more people to go to their app, and it worked a little bit, but like
and then it got shut down.
it shut down and there's no one on it now, so I don't think it worked very well. I think that the 3 biggest streaming platforms that will always be is Twitch, YouTube, and probably Facebook Gaming.
YouTube was averaging like
Facebook Gaming has what, Brenna Koff?
500 viewers per stream on Mixer.
Who?
But I mean, he got paid like tens of millions of dollars to switch platforms,
Mm.
so makes sense.
Dude, Minecraft had an update today, just out of no. They just added like a whole new mob, just a whole new mob.
How did we get to
What is
video
it?
games?
I don't know. We're talking about Twitter, and I'm just throwing from my Twitter.
Yeah, it's kind of all over the place, but
I
it's
mean,
fine.
we're still talking about social media. Technically, we're talking about Twitter. Like, feeds can be so random. Like, it can be such a random thing. Like, I don't even play Rainbow Six. There'll be Rainbow Six Siege tweets on my like on my feed. And I'm just like, okay,
Yep, just like YouTube, random stuff in your
yeah.
feed.
And I'm just sitting here, and I'm like, how did I get to Minecraft mob? Like, why didn't they even say anything about that? It's just here it is. Just like, huh?
Grant Meeker, we're doing
So do y'all
fine.
see like I don't know, like a career, I guess, in like not necessarily YouTube or like social media, but like video editing or filmmaking or anything like that? Like, is that something that you like taken like a lot of interest in?
I take a lot of I take a lot of interest in filmmaking. With Dan, well, he's my mom's cousin, so technically that makes him second cousin, I guess, third maybe. I don't really know. But he actually is a movie producer, and he actually produced the film Ready Player One.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I actually got to
Wow,
go
really?
to a premiere of it in 2018.
That was a good
Got
movie.
free shirts, free snacks, free hats. It was really fun. It was in his hometown, which was Orange, New Jersey. So it was super fun, great day. Um, but I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. Like being able to produce and work on a high budget movie. Like
Yeah.
I would love to do something like that, either on camera, off camera, set design, producing, acting, filming. Anything would
To work on a
basically,
set would be cool.
yeah, anything with basically film or media production, I'd be down for 100%.
Yeah. I think that filmmaking or like even if I became more into editing, I think that that would be pretty cool to just like be an editor. um, but like I would so much
Yeah,
rather
editing makes
become a streamer. But yeah, cause you get paid like thousands of dollars per video, and then you get like a percentage of video stuff. So.
Yeah,
yeah, you kind of do anything. You do like businesses, you could do personal
Hmm.
stuff.
I think the hardest part would just be like advertising and getting your name out there. But
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if you're good at your job and people like see your work and like, dang, this is great. Like,
hmm
you could get your name out there. Like, think of Steven Spielberg. You know what I mean? Like, he's an amazing director. And like, when Jaws and Jurassic Park dropped, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Everyone.
I think he actually did Ready Player
He
One.
did, yeah, he did. He's basically a household name. Spielberg. You know what I mean?
hmm
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He made probably two of the most influential movies of all time, Jurassic Park and Jaws. You know what I mean?
I think he worked with George Lucas
Is that
for Star
better?
Wars. I can't remember.
I think he did.
I can't remember what he did. He may have advised him. I'm not sure.
Hmm. How did we get to media production? How did we get to Spielberg again?
Well, I mean that's that's pretty related to social media. People do stuff like that all the time.
We should probably get into the next question, to be honest. We're on the same question for the last
That's
like 40
true.
minutes.
My topics are okay. There we go. So like, okay, we've talked about that. We talked. What do you think are like the pros and cons of like making videos, streams, TikToks, even like posting on Twitter? Like, what do you think the pros and cons are of
Okay.
doing that at like our level, and then at like a famous person's level?
Super major con, I think, for either someone starting out or someone popular, is if they said something in the past that can be taken out of context.
Yes.
Like, for example, I like, if you like make a bad joke, like I've made many bad jokes like that probably shouldn't be said online. But if those ever get leaked, like, oh god, there goes everything. You know what I mean? But like, I don't think people understand nowadays that was like in the past.
That's true. I've just an example of like what you're saying is Pokimane a few years ago said some inappropriate words and it was clipped and now it's reappearing and someone, I'm not disclosing who, commented on one of her videos and posted it and it got like I think like 25,000 views and so many likes and stuff. and then like I realized, wait, that shouldn't have happened. That was inappropriate, and that was like 7 years ago. And I think that that's what's dangerous. I think you're right, because if you say something inappropriate like that, like today, saying something might not be bad or as bad now, but like in 10 years, it could be like the worst thing that you could possibly say, and it could just resurge. So,
And like, boom, canceled, just like that. Your career
Mhm.
over.
yeah.
A random off-topic thing for a minute. I'm sorry. I'm scrolling through Twitter to see if while we're talking about this, I was looking if I have any text if I ever become a popular. Just saw that Halo Infinite has been delayed to 2021.
Oh.
Oof.
Everything is getting delayed.
That sucks.
Mm.
Hopefully they make it look better.
I mean, yeah, you saw that Halo, dude. Yikes.
Looks like
That
trash,
guy
bro.
looked like Thanos. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Saw what I posted in the Discord chat? Saw what I posted in the chat?
Oh, I did see that.
Oh my gosh. I shouldn't have showed that.
That's Rihanna.
I don't know if that's
She's
real.
different.
Is that real?
I don't know, maybe.
Dude, if that's a real tweet,
Oof.
God, I gotta go find that now. Give me a minute. Probably a little before that, but I'll keep talking. I'm just gonna.
So on the topics of like social medias and stuff, and even like Mixer getting canceled and stuff, what do you guys think about TikTok getting banned in approximately 40 days?
Oh, I'm to be honest, I'm fine with it. I feel like it's gone from a pretty cool media platform that like you could just post whatever on to here I'm gonna make a joke. Oh God, you can't make jokes anymore. You know what I mean? You make a joke, you're just gonna get freaking
That's true.
And
Uh,
I feel like I'm fine with it being banned. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my free. A lot of my free time just scrolling through TikTok. But like, I feel like the app's been going downhill recently with all the politics
oh my
that going
gosh,
on there.
yes.
Like, can we just have funny memes? Like, can we just get some good memes? Like, that's all I want. That's all I'm here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
I
think
don't think
that
people really grasp how dangerous it is now that the Chinese government has like basically
Yeah,
all your information.
that's just true.
I
Um,
don't think that they really get how serious it
yeah.
is.
Everyone's like, oh, I'm just gonna keep using TikTok.
yeah, and like people are putting their credit cards and stuff on it to like donate on like TikTok lives and stuff. I'm like, okay, this
Yeah.
is a foreign company. We are having some issues with that country. Um, like politically anyway, I don't have a problem with them, but I think that if because there is a reason why Trump is banning TikTok. I just think that he should probably make that very well known, because I don't think it was very strategic of him to do that without releasing a reason, because there are a whole bunch of young people on TikTok that he just took the careers away from. Um,
Yeah.
and people are going to be mad, and they're going to want to know why. And I think that if he doesn't release this, a reason or an explanation, he could be hurting his career as well of trying to run for president again. Especially with him trying to, he almost banned Valorant, Fortnite, stuff like that. But he got that taken under control. But it was, I don't think it was smart of him to do so. But I think that he's doing a good job of explaining it now. So as long as he
Yeah, some
gets
people
it
TikTok
under control, I think he could
like,
have a
oh,
chance.
Trump. We hurt Trump's feelings, so he's taking the app. No, it's not safe. Like the app is not
Yeah.
very safe. It's tracked like the company is not a good company. It is tracking your information, who you're friends with. Like it's not
Hmm.
as much as I like the app. Like I really do enjoy it. I'll scroll through my for you page and find something that I genuinely will laugh at for a while. Like there was this video today of this guy with his pregnant wife, and they made a bet while she was like before she was going into labor that she had to wear a Chewbacca mask, and every time she screamed, it would just make Chewbacca noises. And then he posted a video later of her in labor screaming, but it's just Chewbacca, and that's comedy gold. That's hilarious. But like I don't know if that's worth me getting my freaking like hacked. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's worth like my social security number.
Anything for the funny.
Yeah.
I think that's America's problem is they'll do anything for what they think that they want, but then as soon as like their identity gets stolen, then they'll blame it on Trump for not doing anything if he didn't. And so I think that it's better for him to do something. Um, but I think that he should like do an actual press conference to explain everything. Um, but I do think that TikTok should be banned since they are taking personal information and everything, because that's
Someone's gotta
personal
step up, man.
information.
An app has to step up, man. Gotta figure like what's the next. Basically, TikTok was basically the next Vine. You know what I mean? So what's gonna be the next TikTok?
People are
Musically
saying
too.
Byte. People are saying Byte and the other one. I don't remember, but I don't think everyone will switch over to it. I don't know for sure, but I think that since we've already had something so much, since we've already had a TikTok, I don't think people are gonna want to switch to another one once it's gone. I think it'll just die.
So here's my thing. I feel like influencers like Addison Rae, Charlie D'Amelio can just switch over to Instagram. They really just do like dancing videos and more like fashion with stuff. Like Charlie D'Amelio started her own like makeup brand a few weeks ago. They're set for life, those two.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel like.
they've probably made like I don't even know.
And everyone who like is lived in like the hype house or the spy house, um, they're basically set. Like they can switch over to YouTube, like make vlogs because they'll have their simps there basically.
I
You know
do
what I mean?
know that one of the members of one of the houses, Josh Richards, saw this coming and switched to YouTube, and he already got like 2.21 million subscribers or something.
Yeah, like, and now they're probably it's gonna be like the Vine migration where all the Viners came over to YouTube, but now this time it's just gonna be
Yeah, now it's
TikTok.
just gonna be the TikTokers. So I hope that YouTube grows and like people on YouTube can grow, so that people like um, me and you can grow. Sorry, Curtis, you're stuck with Twitch. Uh,
Please, Daddy Twitch, don't take my stream away.
I
I was about
just
to say it's like Twitch. I feel like Twitch has got a lot of problems. They
Yeah.
banned Doctor Disrespect, which is no remorse, but Alinity,
okay.
Alinity, you know what she did. You know what she did. I don't even have to say anything.
Okay,
You know,
Alinity, she
To Alinity and beyond.
Alinity was a lot of what you heard about her was actually not true. It was just gossip. Um, the thing where she
What do you mean?
put her
I don't
cat
know.
behind her head, that's not. There was. She even admitted to it. She showed it on camera. There was like a bed or whatever there, where her cat sleeps, and so all she did is just like picked her up and set her down. I don't think it was a problem. I don't actually personally watch Alinity, but I saw the clip of it, and I think that what people are doing about her is kind of dumb. How they're like trying to get her banned when in reality she shouldn't be. Um,
Well, I hope she gets a grip because she's
Cat
feeding her
chocolate. Yeah,
pets
that
alcohol and rubbing their faces in the ground
yeah, that was,
on stream. And then you got my boy Doctor Disrespect over here. They haven't even told him
I think
why
it
they
was with
banned.
contracts. I think something probably happened with contracts.
the fact
I
that
mean,
Doctor Disrespect went to YouTube and had like hundreds of thousands of viewers or whatever.
He had 230,000 people on his stream the other
that's
day.
Well,
nuts.
YouTube servers were crashing. They couldn't support it.
Yeah, exactly. There were so many people watching.
That's nuts, dude.
It's crazy. I'm like, can I have like a third of that?
Can I have
Please
like
give me
point
viewers.
five of that?
Yeah, please.
Give me 2 viewers, please.
like,
Gosh, dude. I would love to like get in like a game with a streamer and like actually like
grow.
yeah like you know what I mean like show off like what you're like and who you are. And
Yeah,
maybe
I
like
think that's like the main issue. I think that if people saw like all the smaller channels and like saw who they were and like how they did stuff, I think that they would grow. It's just like getting found is the difficult part. And so like I think that tutorial channels such as Trainmaster, his channel's actually growing. Uh, he makes tutorial or he makes like unboxings and stuff, and product reviews and stuff. So people like search it up like the product that you're looking for, and they see the video, and then they're like, oh, he has a whole bunch of them. I'm gonna subscribe to him because he might do another product that I might want. And so I think that tutorial channels and like product review channels are more likely to have a steady incline, and then like streamers, you just have to like get that one pop off video or stream and hope that takes up your career.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some gems out there for sure, but I mean, it's really, really hard to get noticed nowadays, especially harder than it was like, I don't know, 10 years ago when you could pop up just by doing stupid bits. But now, even like, even if you have like a million subs, it's hard to really get completely noticed by the media.
Yeah, for real.
That's true.
Gotta be popping off like Ninja.
Yeah, to be honest, Ninja's success was really random because I watched him during the PUBG days, and I thought he was way better of a content creator during the PUBG days. But you know,
Yeah, he got lucky for
Once
sure.
Fortnite took off and his content started to take off, like the stream with Drake, stuff like that, he got. I feel like Ninja got really lucky, and I respect him for that.
Yeah, I respect most famous streamers. Sometimes I don't agree with everything they say, but like obviously they have more followers or subscribers or anything more than I do, so like there's that level of respect there. But
Ninja has a really lot of out of context clips that can be taken.
oh
There's a
my
lot of
gosh,
ones
yeah.
too. Like the Ninja Pacifiers clip. I don't know if you've seen that clip. But, after the stream, if you haven't seen that, I'm gonna show you that clip. It's really funny. Curtis, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh
Pacifier.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I feel like out of context makes it funnier, but like also that could be used against you. But at
Hmm.
least we have the full clip just so he's safe. You know what I mean?
And I think that's also what I think that's also what helped him grow is that like his fans saw him like say something funny and like it clipped it and like shared it and people were like, "Wait, who is that?" And then
Like the
looked him
the
up
Ligma
and
joke.
then followed and I think that's how he grew. What?
Like the Ligma joke when he didn't know what Ligma was and he fell for it and everyone thought it was like the funniest thing for like a month.
Good God, dude, imagine being like known for that. Like
You're
that's the
the Ligma
one thing
guy.
that gets you solidified on the internet.
You're the Ligma guy. Oh,
I think that
Hey
it would
Ligma dude, can I get a
suck,
picture?
but
that'd be funny. I think I find that more funny than I think I'd be more like happy than angry because of how funny that is. You can't like as much as like you should listen to chat. Half the time, like if you're streaming Minecraft, go diamond. Go back and look for a solid 5 minutes. Like chat is really funny sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah, chat can make your life a living hell sometimes, but I mean, it could be
Chat can be your best
fun
friend
too.
or like your downfall. Cuz I
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
seen streamers just lose it on a stream.
like Tyler one, that poor dude, he gets totally flamed by his chat, and XQC gets bullied all the time.
See that man's
It's
head,
honestly
his
quite
head.
fun.
XQC's, I mean not XQC. See Tyler one's dent. He has a dent in his
Yeah.
head because of his headphones. Oh my
What?
god. Yeah, you haven't seen that? Here, let me find it. Um,
Okay, so let's move on to the next question. So we I kind of touched on it earlier, but like more in like what you would exactly do. Like, what would you do if you got famous? So like, say your channel or whatever it's called on Twitch, your channel or your account or whatever just blew up, and say you got like 10 million subscribers or followers. Like, what would you do? Would you like move to LA and like start a career there? Would you stay where you are? Like, what would you do? Or would you
Not
join
paying
like
California state tax. So
see, I'm gonna give Faye's house as an example, right?
Mhm.
Like the boys at FaZe have not been the same since they moved to California, except Jev, because Jev didn't. Was it Jev? Is it Jev? I think it's Jev, right?
I think
I
so.
don't
He
know.
stayed the same. He stayed loyal to his fans. He still plays Call of Duty. He still does gaming videos, right? And that's what people love. But now Banks, for example, is basically just a hype beast. I feel like I'd want to stay where I was and stay true to my content than go to a place and change who I am.
I think that the only reason that I would go is like take Offline TV for example. Don't know if you guys know them. They're at like a streamer house. I think that if you had like friends who all did the same thing and you became like roommates and you all paid rent on the same house, like you made content with each other, I think that then I might think about going to California, but I don't think I would without that. I would just stay where we are.
Yeah, the whole group house has always been kind of a mixed bag for me. Cause like I've honestly thought like, hey, if I took my friends and we just went out somewhere, probably this really huge house, and I'll make content together. Yeah, that'd be fun as
I would
heck
love
living
that.
with my
Yeah.
friends, making
Hey, yo,
content.
Curtis, we need to
But
blow up.
if you think long term, you're mixing a work and a home environment.
Yeah.
And me personally, I feel like I would like living alone more or living with like two people more than living with like eight people at a time. And just I don't know, I feel like that would really
Yeah, I think I would have like a smaller
change
house. So
things.
like I wouldn't have like 10 people. I think I'd have like 3 or 4. Um because A, that's cheaper rent, but also it's like I don't like hanging out with a whole bunch of people cuz I feel like it's so overwhelming. I think that just having your like friend group and like just you guys there is like one thing.
See, here's my problem with that though. See, Curtis, I'm gonna take our friend group, like our Discord server as an example, right? Me, Curtis, Alex, Nikita, Michael, Sean, Joey. You know what I mean? But what happens if just me, you, Alex, and Nikita go into a house together? How are Sean, Mike, and Joey gonna? We go and not them. You know what I mean? Like we make a content house, but we just leave them out because we can't afford to have them there, or we just prefer to have less people. That's the only problem I think I would have.
I think
Yeah,
that the
I see what
option
you're saying.
would be there, and if people, other of your friends, like wanted to join, obviously the whole group would have to agree. And I think that moving into a bigger house would be like okay, I guess. But like every person would have to have something that they're good at. Like they can't just move in and not make content or like not
Yeah,
edit
that's
the
what I'm
videos
saying.
or like not be the content create or like video idea person or something. I think that they would all need like their jobs, and if they're useful to it, I think that you could probably move them in.
I think this would be the perfect content house. You'd have like maybe 7 people, 4 people that make content, and like 3 people that help with the content but are also really good at editing. So everyone gets like their own room, but you also have like a place where, like you said, Curtis, like a work and home environment is gonna be pretty weird. But if you get like a group channel and you switch off days with people, like let's say one day Curtis, you take over for one of the videos with 2 people, then me, then for example, like you know what I mean.
I think
If
that
it's a
you could
group,
even do it like it's a group channel, so like whatever your content house is named, like Offline TV, they all film videos together once a week. Um, and they're all in it, so they do like videos like lie detectors, unboxings, mafias and stuff. I think that the whole house could do it, and then your what's the word? Your designated editor would edit the video for you. He could even still be in the video. Um,
mm-hmm.
and then you would just have like all of your content in one place because you would get more views because you would have like say someone watches your videos only because Curtis is in it. They're a huge fan of Curtis. They watch the videos for Curtis. So if everyone's in it, they're like, okay, well my streamer's in there, I'm a watch. And because that's how I think sometimes. Like if I see them and I'm like, I don't really like them, I'm not gonna watch it. But if the streamer that I watch is in it, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna click on that and watch it. And so I think that you'd have to
Yeah,
have
makes sense.
variety, but
Optimally, for me, what I do is I like to get a whole bunch of my friends together and we all live in the same town, but we all have our own places. That way, you still have privacy. You can take days off. It's a lot easier to do that. But then you rent, like, I don't know,
Okay,
put a lease down for like an office space or a different house and then just totally trick it out, make it look freaking dope. And that would be the best for me personally. Maybe not for everybody.
I agree. I think I'd probably stay at that house though. I understand like people wanted to not live at that house, but I feel like I would probably stay there because I'd probably help with like setting things up overnight, like getting things ready for videos if we're gonna do like IRL stuff.
hmm
I feel like I'd more want to stay there and help. I
I'd
feel
want
like
to
the
live
people
in the
that would stay,
house.
yeah, I feel like the people that would stay in the house are probably the editors and the people like You know what I mean?
I think that even the content creators who are like gonna be the main people in the videos, I think that they can be, because I mean, I think that it's really really fun to have people on my stream, you know. So like, if say my roommate who lives across the hall has viewers and they're not streaming at that time, they can like come in and like have an extra headset or something and like be in the video or like on the stream. And so, cause I like that, cause watch
Get
streams
some
a
money.
lot, and you see, or like your person's like, all right, I'm done streaming, I'm gonna go into whoever's room and help them with their stream. Like, okay, I'm getting off this stream, going to their stream so I can watch them both, you know. And I think that it's fun to stream with your friends, and I think it's easier to do that in the same house.
For example, I want to take the Misfits house, right? I'm pretty sure they all live there, but at first Fitz didn't live there, and they still made content together. You know what I mean? So like you don't have to live there, but if you're gonna do like group videos, you should come for the group videos
Hmm.
if you're in a
Yeah.
close enough area.
That's what
If you're gonna
Pokimane
do,
does. She
yeah,
moved
if you're gonna
out,
do
and
gaming
she
videos,
still does the videos with them.
if you're gonna do gaming videos, you know what I mean? You could just call them up on Discord and be like, hey, we're gonna do a gaming video. You in? Yeah, sure. But if you're gonna do like an IRL, like fan mail,
Hmm.
Nerf guns, something stupid like that, like Q&A, you should
Hmm.
probably come for those type of videos to the house, and
Yeah.
you know.
I do think that
Makes sense.
I'd be okay with people not living at the house, but I think that you would still have to have a few people at the house,
Yeah.
because I can't live alone. I don't like, not that like I'm scared or anything. I just think that it would be completely boring. I would never spend time in my own home
Bro,
if I was the only one
I
there.
freaking love it, man.
I'm gonna take the Click House for example. You guys know Click, that Australian group?
I
There's,
do
Never
not.
heard of them.
there's this the group is like Muselk, Laserbeam, Loser, uh, stuff like that. Laserbeam and Loserfruit don't live at the house, but they live in a close enough range where they
Hmm.
could go there for the IRL videos and then go back to their studio, their own personal studio, to go make their content.
Yeah, like I said, that's what Pokimane does. She moved out recently, and she still did her streams and everything at her new house, and then whenever offline TV would want to film a video, she would still go with them and film a video.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why
Like even
it's
for their group vacation, like say like the gang's going to Florida or stay different
And
states.
bro, a road
Yeah.
trip vlog with like 8 people, that would be freaking
Like
lit.
I'm not saying everyone has to live in the house, but like if we're gonna do something cool together, you gotta come for it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like the gang goes on a road trip to Disneyland or something like that, and you just get a bunch of footage of people being stupid in the cars,
that'd be so
and then
flippin'
you get
fun.
like 10 minutes of like just being stupid at Disney. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I feel like road trip vlogs are probably better than I'm gonna go on a plane for 3 hours.
Yeah,
For real.
I've
I
done
mean,
those vlogs before. It's not
I
fun.
prefer. You can get a lot of airport footage, right?
Hmm.
That take up like maybe 4 minutes of your video. You know what I mean? If you just like get into the airport, showing off your bags, going to the terminal, getting on the plane. That would take up some time in the video. But I don't know if you want to spend. If people are that desperate for ad revenue, sure, put that in. But
Yeah, bro, just do it over like a montage or
yeah,
something like that. People do that
Yeah,
all
I
the time.
wouldn't do that. I think a road trip vlog would be a lot funnier and a lot more entertaining than I'm going to an airport. Watch me go on this plane.
hmm
You know what I mean?
I
Or
know
if
that
we're
whenever
talking,
I go
Bro,
out
I'm
of
gonna add
town, I
that to the
always
bucket
try to
list.
do that. I
if we're
always try
talking
to
private
stream.
jet, like David Dobrik, like then he could just have his friends be stupid on his private jet. Yeah, I mean that's cool. You know what I mean? But if I'm talking like an actual plane with people you don't know, you can't just do stuff like that.
Mm-mm.
If we ever become like popular enough, I'm talking about like, if what we're talking about genuinely happens in the future, and we get ourselves a private jet, I mean, yeah, I'd take that everywhere. Going home for the
We take
holidays,
that to school.
yeah, going home for the holidays, freaking drop off
Ew.
Curtis in Texas, drop off Nikita in New York, me and Alex in New Jersey, private jet.
Bro, I'm gonna add that to the bucket list. Is get a whole bunch of my friends together and we go like travel somewhere like foreign, like a different country or something like that, and we film it. I feel like that would be so much fun.
Yeah,
That would be a total blast.
It would be fun.
like I was talking about how like Universal's opening up a Nintendo theme park in like 2021, 2022. Like by that time, I should be 16, 17. Like if me and my friends can get together, rent a car, go down there, like, cause me and my friend group from my school are massive Nintendo people. So like, I feel like that would be really fun. But going to like a foreign country, dude, like the gang goes to England or something like that,
It meant to be so much
and
fun.
like Sean is like the main person in the video. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sean could show us everyone. Hey, he's with the puppies, mate.
Yeah, Sean, none of us can go in there. We're not 21. Oh, it doesn't matter here, mate.
Under the spinny wheel, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like that'd be so much fun. I feel like content houses would be pretty fun. A lot of work, but pretty fun. Especially if
Oh
you're
yeah,
doing it
for
with
sure.
people that you've grown up with. Like I'm not talking about like grown up like in age. I'm talking about like gone up on success with.
Yeah.
Like if you started out together and all of you are getting popular enough where you have enough money to rent this, to like own this place, and you could all make content together in that place.
I think
I
that'd
feel
be
like that'd
awesome.
be so cool.
Like that's my dream is to be able to live in a content house with people that you enjoy to make content with and like enjoy to live with, and make and just like yeah.
Never said it better.
Another thing that would be suck when you're famous though is like you try to like go out with your friends, you know, or like even if you're going out on like a date or something, and like being out in public, people are gonna just walk up to your table and like want pictures and stuff, and I think that that would probably get on my nerves just because I'd be like I'm trying to have like a genuine date with this person, and we're just getting bombarded with fans, you know.
See, that's the thing. I feel like, for example, Swagger Souls. Swagger Souls can go out in public all he wants because he has the helmet. No one knows what he
Yeah,
looks
he's
like.
got the mask.
So I feel like I wouldn't care. I don't think I'd care enough. I'd go out in public. I'd take pictures with fans. That'd be so
Yeah,
nice. You know what I mean? Like someone's like if someone walks up to you nervously and asks, "Hey, are you this YouTuber?" I would have like a heart attack. I'd be like, "Oh my god, this is the best feeling
yeah, I
ever."
think it would be
Even if
great.
it's
It
the
would just
first
get
time,
annoying.
even if it's the first time or the 1000th time, I'd be like, yes, I am. You want
Hmm.
like a picture or something? Like that just give me butterflies. I'd be like, oh my god, this is the best feeling ever. Like this person genuinely knew who I was, recognized me, and was nervous to ask me for a picture. Like, but if I'm like on a date, like you said, and someone looks up like, hey, are you this YouTuber with 300,000 subscribers? And my date looks at me like, what do you, what? And I'm just like, oh
Yeah,
god,
and I think
yeah,
that's the thing, cause like famous streamers, they don't always want their date, like their first date, whoever they're dating, to know who they are because there's so many fans out there that be like, oh, I want to be your girlfriend, and it's because they're a fan, not like a person genuinely
Yeah, I feel
interested
like
in
that'd be
you.
really bad.
I think it'd be very difficult to date when you're famous, and then also the whole problem of fans. I think it'd be cool, don't get me wrong, to have fans, like you said, wanting to take
there's two
pictures and
types
like hang out and stuff, but like,
there's two types of fans.
yeah.
Fans that will come up to you, ask you for a picture, and just have a nice conversation with you. Then fans that genuinely know your every like stalk you or just
Yes.
spin post. That there's like I'd be fine with the one that's like, hey, can I have a
Yeah, it's
picture, like a nice conversation, like for a few minutes.
Yeah.
But if someone like tracks down my exact location, knows exactly where I'm going, like coming out of Walmart, hi, coming out of Target, hello, it's me again. I'm like, how do you know where I am?
Yeah. And I think that even like being followed would be, it'd be like, I think it would get normal, which is bad to say, but I think it would, and you get used to it. But I think that it would still be like, okay, you can go now. But
See, and here's my problem again. You'll never be able to like walk around a convention the same because you'll start a fire hazard with so many people trying to get around you.
yeah.
You'd have to go up on stage. Like I just want to walk around a convention with boys. You know what I mean? I don't want to like sit at a panel for 3 hours and
And just sit there and sign your name on a whole bunch of stuff.
yeah.
girl.
I think that that would be fun, but I think that I would still, yeah, I would want to walk around and like meet even other famous streamers that like might have the same following or lower or a little higher, but like still be able to meet them and be like, yo, we're in the same like we're in the same industry, you know, and like share stuff. But like you wouldn't be able to do that because you'd have so many people like, OMG, are they dating? OMG, are they gonna do a collab? And
I mean, I'd be down to do collab. Like if I walked up to like a streamer and like
yeah.
we talked, I'd be like, I mean, I'm down to do a collab.
Yeah,
Like
that's not what I'm
even
saying. I'm just saying
if
like the
get proof.
gossip would be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's why I think the mask is like genius for like Swagger Souls because he can still have that personal life and have that kind of
Yeah.
persona. With the
See, another
mask.
thing is, I'm gonna look at like you guys know who Dream is, that my YouTuber that's killing it recently.
Oh yeah.
People like speculate that he's like dating his like George not found and stuff like that. I feel like that wouldn't be fun. You go on Twitter and people like,
Huh.
"Oh, these two are dating." I'm like, "No, we're not. We're just friends." You know,
Yeah,
I
that
genuinely have a girlfriend. Like, why are you saying me and my roommate are dating?
that would be annoying. Like if you are with a you live in the same house as like the opposite gender, and they're like, there's going to be those shipper fans who are like, OMG, they're dating. I know they are. They're just keeping it a secret, and I think that would get annoying. Like you just be like,
See,
stop. You're just
if you
trying to start drama that's not
if you are
there.
dating with someone of the either opposite or same gender, it doesn't matter to me. Like,
Yeah.
well, I'm not gay.
Yeah.
I'm straight. That's why I'm you know, I'm straight. So like, if one of my roommates is either bi, pan, gay, like you know what I mean, it doesn't matter to me. But
Mhm.
if the speculation and shares are gonna ruin it. Like even if you do, like even if you, for example, let's say I'm in a content house and my friend, we're just gonna make up a random name, Victoria, right? Are in a house together and we genuinely do start dating and people think that we are, but we haven't said anything. That kind of ruins it either way.
Mhm.
It ruins it if you're not dating because people will still ship you together, and it sucks if
Mhm.
you are dating because then people will like go. It would be extreme. Like people will be like, "Oh my god, they're so cute together." Like
Yeah.
we never even said that. Like what?
I think that I would probably make it public after the first like few weeks or so. I think I would give it a little bit just to see how it would work, like the
Yeah,
relationship would work out, and then I'd go public with it. But I definitely think that it'd be quite annoying to deal with to like see everyone like, OMG, they're dating, or like, OMG, they're like he's dating her, and no, he's dating her, no, he's dating him, or like there's so much stuff that it would be annoying. But at the same time, it'd be cool to think like they care about like my personal life. I know they don't know me, but like it's cool to know that people do care about you and that
I would
like
appreciate. Like
you
I know a lot
belong.
of YouTubers and
Yeah, be a massive
yeah,
responsibility.
I
Mm,
know a lot of YouTubers and streamers don't really care about their fans. Like
mm,
I would care about every single one. I would check my email over and over, and I'd probably respond. I know it would take a while, but if I get messages like, "Hey man, I've been dealing with depression, and your videos have helped me," I would be like, "Dude, here's my Discord. Call me whenever. Like I'll
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
like
yeah,
I here. Are you in my fan Discord server? Here, I'll give you could just I'll
yeah.
drag you in. We could talk. Like someone messaged me on Discord like, "Hey, I love your," and I'd be like, "Thanks, man." You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think that there should be a barrier like I'm not going to notice you guys. Like if I were to become a famous streamer, I would try to reach out as much as possible, and I try to engage with the viewers as much as possible, and like said as I don't have chat box open. Um, but like I think that it's very important because a lot of the time, like I've even had it done, like I sub to a person on Twitch or like I donate to them, and they don't respond to it. It's like they don't care. Like, why do you do this if you don't care? And like when they do respond, and they're like, "Thank you so much for the dono," or whatever. I'm just like, see, and I know it's just another dono to you, but like to me, the fact that you recognize me makes me feel special, and so I think that that would be definitely one of my main priorities
hey,
too.
look in the Discord chat right now. Like,
Is it
for example,
clean?
like this is what I'm talking about. Yes, it's clean. It's this was me from 2 years ago. No, 3 years ago. This was 3 years ago.
Oh, is that Swagger?
That is Swagger Souls. This was I was
That's pretty.
12.
That's pretty neat, man.
See, like I would respond just like that, like no problem, thank you.
That's pretty cool.
Oh
Man, I'm
wow.
surprised he actually
Yeah,
responds. He must get hundreds of that every day.
exactly. But like this is when before they were at like mil. This was like when Swag had
It's pretty neat.
100K. So I'm like, even if I'm at like 5K, I'd be like, oh, like from 5K to 3 mil, I'd still be like, you freaking recognize me. That makes me so happy. You recognize me and you like, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
That is absolutely very cool. Yes.
Like I don't think it would ever get annoying. Like I would not like personally just ignore DMs. I'd look at them and probably respond. It would just take a while. Like if I
Yeah.
don't like, for example, with fan mail too. If they send you something and say we do like a content house does like one
Unboxings
package
and stuff.
opening per month, like every other month. We're
Hmm.
just gonna have to wait. We're not like we're ignoring you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna open it on camera no matter what, unless it's like a knife or like something crazy like that. I'm probably not gonna open it
Well,
on
like,
stream.
I think I would open it no matter what it is, as long as it's
Yeah,
not a sexual or something like that
yeah.
thing.
I
I
would
think I
keep
would
it in
open it and
video.
like show it. Doesn't mean I'll
I
keep
won't
it, but
I won't leave like notes on camera. I don't think. I think I'd save those for personal, and I'd probably like send them a message on Twitter and be like, "Hey, thank you for the fan mail." You know what I mean?
yeah, I think I would definitely want to thank them. I might read it out loud, obviously not their address, but like I'd probably read the notes unless they tell me like read this off camera.
Yeah.
I would read it and do all of that and like thank them. I'd be like, I'd probably request them like leave your Twitter handle or like your whatever, and so I can like message you and thank you in person.
Yeah.
Cause yeah,
I feel like I'd do that too. Like, hey, if you're gonna write me like a letter, put your like Twitter or Instagram in it, so I can just shoot you a message and personally thank you. Because a lot of stuff will get cut out of the video because we're trying to keep it at like not an hour. You know what I mean? Of just us
yeah,
opening packages.
yeah. You're
So
obviously gonna cut out the ones that aren't like are just letters. But like I think that if I sent something to someone and it was cut out of the video, I'd be like, I wouldn't know, obviously, but it would be like they didn't open it, they didn't get it or whatever. But like if the person that I wrote it to, like DM'd me on Twitter, I'd be like, wow. And so I think that fan interaction is something that's very useful.
see, but like another problem that I have a fan. Say I'm going to like Six Flags with my friends, right? And then just like everyone crowds around me like, hey man, I'm just I'll take photos with you as soon as I'm off, you know what I mean? But I'm just
Yeah.
trying to ride a roller coaster.
Yeah, I would definitely like if you went somewhere like that public, you might want to have like a security personnel, not because it's dangerous for you, but because it's to make it safe for everyone and to like make sure you can still have a good time. So,
See, here's the thing. If I ever actually was planning on going them, I'd probably contact them and be like, hi, I have a large following and I don't want to cause any fire hazards. So if I can like have a place where I could do like a meet and greet, but like not until a certain time and like so I can do actually what I want to do in the park first.
yeah. I think that that would
Like
be a good thing like a meet and greet cuz the park would definitely say okay cuz it gives them money because people are like, oh, there's a meet and greet at Six Flags on my OMG and they try to go to it and it
and
gives
then they
them
pay
money. Yeah.
Six Flags and
Yeah,
then they
then
can
they flood it and you get kicked out.
I mean,
No, I'm talking about like an official meet and greet. Like if it's set up by Six Flags,
yeah.
like hey, he's gonna
Oh
be
yeah, that
here
makes sense.
this day. Come on by and he'll sign like something for you and you can take a picture with him.
Yeah,
You
and
know
there's
what I
like a
mean?
giveaway or
I do
something
that.
to like
Yeah,
spend a day with you or whatever.
yeah. Like I pick like 5 lucky winners to just come
Hmm.
around with roller coasters and stuff like that.
Yeah, get free entry or something.
Yeah, like I would love to do that. Like hey guys, I'm gonna do this meet. But in the description below is a link to a website, and I'm going to be picking 5 people that get free access. You get to hang out with me for a day. We can go on
Hmm.
roller coasters, whatever you guys want. You get a signed photo with me, and it's just going to be a great day. You know what I mean? Like, I'd do
Yeah.
something like that. But, like, then I'd do an official meeting where I'd sit down in a chair, probably
Hmm.
with a table in front of me, with a pen and
And you
stuff like
just
that,
sign stuff that they want to be
and
signed. And
take
yeah,
pictures. Yeah.
yeah, I think that that would be actually really cool. Darn it! Now I want to get famous.
Dude, like PAX East and PAX West. I feel like it'd be fun to do like a panel because people come up and they chat, and you can literally just like sign whatever you want. It's basically what you're describing, but like
Hmm.
they do it. They have like a whole pan of people who just sit up, and there's like hundreds of people that fill up like this whole warehouse.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that'd be so cool.
I think that it
See,
would be
I
cool.
wouldn't know what I would sign though. I'd probably just write like Jack with like an exclamation.
You would definitely
Oh
have to
shit,
come
yeah, I
up
need a
with.
signature.
Yeah, I've been trying to work on that recently, but I'm like, ugh. Not just for famous people, because I'm not famous, obviously. For like official documents, like bank state or bank checks and stuff. Um, I think that you would definitely need a unique signature. I think that if I became famous, I'd probably change like my social media accounts to like Meekster or something. So it's not just like my name because that's like lame. Um, and and
See, I don't have anything clever. Is my thing. I would love to have a clever username that I would use. I just don't have anything like.
yeah,
That's my problem.
that was my problem at first, and really the only reason that I got Meekster is because someone said my last name wrong, and I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Well, people say like my last name is Widman, but people say Wildman, and I'm like,
Yeah, I didn't know
Wow,
that
man,
at
Jack,
first.
like a teacher.
You could do that. You could do like Jack Wildman or something. I don't know.
So like even my old gym teacher called me Wildman. He knew it was Widman too, but he thought it was funny. So like I would love to do like a Smitty thing where I just play whatever and just commentate. You know what I mean? But then do some videos with friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I feel like that'd be my bag.
Yeah, I wouldn't do like fits where I just only do funny moments. Like for example, I was talking about the Avengers beta like an hour. I'd record me doing my reaction to the Avengers beta because I'm a huge Avengers fanboy. Then I'd be like, "This game's really fun. It's worth your time. You should probably, look into it."
Uh-huh.
Oh, I got a message from New York Comic Con. Wait a minute.
um, I think that it'd be cool to get famous because you get a lot of bonuses. Like, you could get messages from like sponsorships would be cool as flip, but like, you would get invites to like Comic Cons and
Oh yeah,
stuff
100%.
like
I had
that, and like even at Comic Cons, like they're like, I want you to be, or not necessarily a Comic Con, but like a convention, and they're like, I want you to be at the convention, like signing stuff from like this time to this time, and be like, okay, give me this much money, but like, um, I probably wouldn't even do it
And
for
speaking
money.
of sponsors, it's time to talk about our sponsor, Rage. Shout no.
I feel like if I got any sponsor
Honey is a
messages,
free sponsor.
I feel like if I got any like sponsor message, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd only take it if it was probably either looks fun or useful. For example, honey. Honey is very useful. I genuinely use honey. Like I could say that in my, like I'm saying, if I'm advertising honey, I could be like, honey is a free browser extension. Is basically saving free.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay, this is not sponsored by.
This isn't sponsored, by the way. I'm just giving it.
Yeah, I do like
Yeah,
VPNs,
I'm
things
just
like
giving
that.
an
I
example.
feel like
You know what I
those
mean?
are
This
pretty
isn't
cool.
sponsored. I'm sorry I said that, but
I
and then I'd say like I genuinely use the product, and that's why I'm suggesting it to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that it'd be cool to get sponsored by like drinks or like food or something, you know? Like one
Yeah.
thing that I would love to be sponsored by is vitamin water just cuz it's nothing that you would expect to be a sponsor, but like I drink it on a
Gamer
regular
stuff.
basis anyway, and like you could just drink it on stream and be
That's
like,
true.
"Yo, it's a sponsor."
Gamer subs, G Fuel is probably a big one.
Red Bull.
Oh, G Fuel's
Yeah, you
massive.
probably get a lot of attention from a G Fuel sponsorship. Um, another thing I could probably think of is
Ninja milk.
Ninja Fuel. Drink your Ninja Fuel today for epic
the
gamer
the only thing I
moments.
could probably think of, but that I would decide maybe like drinks, food, VPNs, stuff like that. Fun fact: I was actually banned on Hypixel for 30 days because I used a VPN to watch Canadian. And I forgot to turn
To
off my
watch
VPN
what?
and I put on
Lol.
so like on Hypixel, I I was using a VPN, right? And I'm watching Canadian Netflix, is not American Netflix, and I didn't turn off my VPN. I went on Minecraft and I went on Hypixel. My account got hacked because it was from Canada.
Oh.
So I actually got it was supposed to be a 30-day ban, but I just logged in from another computer.
I mean, I guess that works.
So they believed me, and I got my account back. But yeah, no, that was like, oh god.
Yeah.
No more VPNs for me.
I also think that obviously gaming tech, like HyperX
yeah.
or Astra
Bro, like
or
If I get like a
Alienware.
computer, like a keyboard,
Alienware.
like if they send me a keyboard, I'm like, yeah, I'll use that for this. And I'll give my I don't know if I'd fake my reaction. I'd give my honest reaction probably to the product.
Yeah, I think that because they do pay you to like say that it's good and everything,
Yeah.
but and obviously like you will, but I think that overall I would say what they want me to say because sometimes they give you a script, and then I would
Gaming
also
chair?
be like, I really like this keyboard. I like how it sounds. I like how it feels, or whatever. Or
Like if
like,
someone sent me a gaming chair, like if a company sent me a gaming chair, like, I'd keep using it even when the
hmm
sponsorship is over. I'd still keep using it, and
well,
I'd be
yeah,
like, "Hey, this chair is still very good. Like I'm not sponsored by them anymore, but I do highly recommend this chair."
yeah. And then they're like, oh, he's still using it. We can sponsor him again. Give him this, and he'll just keep using it. And like
Yeah,
if
like
I got a really cool keyboard and like I was getting sponsored for like a keyboard and a mouse, I'd probably set up a camera to like look at it while I'm doing it just for that one stream so people are like, "Oh, what keyboard are you using?" Be like, "Oh, I'm using the HyperX blah blah blah." But
hmm
cuz then it's like free sponsorship, but
like I'm using this HyperX keyboard that I actually like.
speaking of sponsorships, this video is sponsored by Meekster merch. Get yours now in the link in the description. They have tons of stylish stuff. My mask is in the car, so I don't have my mask. But we have 3 different masks, uh, 3 different hoodies, like 5 shirts, socks,
Whoa.
pillows, the leggings, um, phone cases. I have my phone case.
I want
Speaking
to
of
see.
phone,
Not
uh,
gonna lie, I thought that was a bit at first, and then he was like, "Oh, he's
Continuing to go
gonna
with
keep
this.
going."
So yes, this video is sponsored by Meekster Podcast. Definitely are making money. I'll just PayPal $1 to like, yeah, okay. Um, so, chat. Do you guys have any questions or comments or?
Wait, I just clicked your merch store link and it just sends me to an we couldn't find the
Huh?
Teespring.
Okay, one sec. Let me
No,
fix
it works
that.
for me.
Oh, it does. Here, I can just send it in the Discord.
I want to make. I just someone actually like wanted to go look at it. Like, just want.
Yeah. Wait, Curtis, is it working for you?
Yeah, it
Oh,
works for me. The Teespring.
Mm-hmm.
oh, there it is. Now that you send it on Discord, I see it.
Okay, let me see. I'll click on it. Let me make sure. HTTPS Meekster. Oh, I see. It is messed up.
I like the Meekster fanny pack. I like how it's called
Gosh.
Meekster fanny pack. LOL.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh, the podcast website's messed up too. Oh. Oof. Okay, one sec. Also, guys, in just a second, there will be a link to the podcast website. Once you click on that website, you can suggest a podcast idea that you want us to do, and I am reviewing them all. But however, there is only real and legit.
Please do. We're running out of ideas.
Please, country.
We don't know what to do after this one, guys. Sorry.
Did we ever get to the TikTok question we were talking about? Like what we like.
Oh shoot, yeah.
We didn't.
Wait,
Forgot
what?
about
We never got to the TikTok question. We were talking about what we would do if we were famous, but we never talked about what's the question? Talk
Did
about
we talk
TikTok.
about the band? Yeah, we talked.
Oh, I was gonna mention something else about how like I swear like the government is like listening to you through your phone because whenever I mention something, I'm like, oh, I'm colorblind. When I do
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, it's like, oh,
Oh,
it's a
absolutely.
colorblind joke, and I'm like, oh, thanks TikTok. I love
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
you.
no, they do that.
happened.
That is 100% a thing.
Yeah, that happened
You
to
know,
me the other day. I was talking about like, or I was talking about computer parts because I'm building my own computer, and I pull up TikTok and like the first thing that's on my For You page is how to build a computer and all the parts you need. I'm like, hmm, that's.
Shush, shush, shush.
I feel like my For You page is like genuinely attacking me. Like, it's like you're saying this video because, but you have no common sense, and I'm like, oh, that's right. It's they'll be like, that's very true. And I say like a colorblind joke. Why TikTok? Why do you hate me?
Yeah.
It's fat
Yeah, for real. Here, I'm gonna load up TikTok right now, and I guarantee.
Yeah. Um,
All right, boys. I think I have got to go. My dad is asking me
This
to
was
go. So.
really fun.
yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
this is a
This was
Well,
blast.
great.
we've streamed for a while.
You don't have to stop, but I just
Yeah,
gotta
I
go.
gotta go too. Actually, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't the first one leaving.
That's yeah.
'Cause I feel bad.
All right. Well,
This was
thank you
really
guys
fun.
so much for watching this podcast. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button. If you have any ideas for us to do a future podcast, please go look in the description. There is a link to our podcast website, and you can submit a request there. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much, and yeah, bye.
Have a great day.
Adios, chat.